Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Hearthstone, opening another 60 packs. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. I mean, you guys are here to see opening of packs. You don't even need me, you don't even want me to do an intro. You just want to see, open all the packs, open them as fast as possible. I'm going to stop though for anything, in case I see anything new, which we already knew about that. The Cobalt Guardian's pretty cool. There's the Enhance O Mechano, which when the battle cry gives your minions at random Wind Fury, Taunt, or Divine Shield. I do like that. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I have seen this one though. The Whirling Zap. Oh yes, I have. This is the guy with lightsabers. This is the mech with lightsabers. I love it. Shaman card at 3/2 with Wind Fury for 2. Ooh indeed. Ooh indeed. Yeah, this will be some people didn't like the last video. They're like, you talked too much. I was learning about the cards. Oh, what are you saying? This is the Light of the Naru. Ship's Cannon, and Due to the Fang. Alrighty. Move on to another pack. Let's see what we got here. Salty Dogs, 7/4 Pirate for 5. I don't like that, so just the 4 health is, ugh. That's what's scary, the 4 health. Oh, by the way, if you didn't see it yet, go check out my Mech Mage deck video that I made. It is a very fun deck. Running just mechs and mages. You got the Tinkertown Technician in there as well. There's a Dune Maul Shaman as our rare for this pack. The Dune Maul Shaman. Here. Oh, 2 rares this time, huh? Another Cobalt Guardian, and we get a Shield Maiden. Love this card. I can't wait to hop back into playing Control Warrior again. Shield Maiden seems like such an amazing addition to Control Warrior. Get a nice beefy body, as well as I don't know. You get a nice beefy body as well as the armor. I mean, that's pretty cool. Here's a Siege Engine. Whenever you gain armor, that give this minion +1 attack. That's kind of neat. Oh, Control Warrior is just my favorite style because it's so pay to win, and I'm bad at the game, so I gotta rely on something, right? It'll be in the comments somewhere, don't you worry. Call Pet, I have not seen this. For 2, draw a card. If it's a beast, it costs 4 less. Alright. If you're running like nothing but beasts and call pets, that's reliable and you could do that. That is an option. Let's see what our rare is here. And Cobalt Guardian. Holy crap, the Cobalt Guardians. We have them en masse. Oh, yeah. All right, let's check out our rare first. Vitality Totem, the heal for the Shaman. And we got a legendary. Nice! That's one that I don't have. That is Mimiron's Head. For 5, it is a 4/5. At the start of your turn, if you have at least 3 mechs, destroy all of them and form Voltron. Oh gosh. I gotta play with that. I have to. I can't not play with that card. Ooh, alright, let's check the rare. It is One-Eyed Cheat. Have not seen this yet. For 2, it's a 4/1. It's a rogue card. Whenever you summon a pirate, gain stealth. I can see that. The big hindrance here is the 1 health, because that dies to all sorts of AoE. Whirlwind, that dies to just all sorts of AoE, basically. That even dies to Arcane Explosion. Nothing dies to Arcane Explosion, but this dies to Arcane Explosions. That's rough. But the idea, of course, is you play this, you follow it up with a pirate, and then every turn you follow up with a pirate, and your opponent can't target it, basically. That could be really cool. And for the epic, Echo of Medivh. Put a copy of each friendly minion into your hand. Mage Swarm. Get a full board. Mana Worms and a whole bunch of other stuff, and then Echo and get them all in your hand as well. Wow. That could be really cool. That could be really cool, to say the least. All right. These are all our commons. And for the rare, Screwjank Clunker has a battle cry of giving a friendly mech +2/+2. So it's for 4, you get a 4/7's worth of stats. That is obviously good. 4 lands for 4/7 is basically the way to think of it. So long as you have so long as you have another creature in play. All right, we got another legendary. Hilariously enough, the rare is another Shield Maiden, and for the legendary, Gazlo. I do already have him though, so that is just going to be dust. Whenever you cast a 1-mana spell, add a random mech to your hand. And I didn't even think of it the last time in the last video, but 1-mana spells are basically all of your spare parts. The spare parts you get in a mech deck, you know, there's a few different mechs that give you spare parts in your hand. Those are 1-mana spells. So clearly Gazlo synergizes quite well with that. It is a bummer that we just have dust fodder, but Unstable Portal, I love that card. Once again, if you have not seen the Mage Mech video that I made, check it out. Unstable Portal gives you a random minion that costs 3 less. I was just getting legendary creatures in my hand left and right, and it was hilarious. And for this pack, it is the Ogre Ninja, 6/6 stealth, 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. Love that picture. That's a very cool picture. Something I've always been in love with about Magic the Gathering, I think they do a good job here as well, is just cool looking card art. There's a golden. And we got Call Pet, so that's going to be a playset of Call Pet now. I don't believe I saw one of those in the last pack opening I did, so I didn't even know that was a card. Alright, we got 2 rares here. Let's check this one. Another Ogre Ninja, and the Bomb Lobber, but this is a golden one. That's actually going to be great dust material, because frankly, I don't care about golden cards, so I just use it as extra dust. And that's deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. I do like that card. I think it's pretty good. I haven't played enough Goblins versus Gnomes to know how it's working in the meta. There's a epic. So for the rare, we have got King of Beasts. Gain +1 attack for each other beast you have. It has taunt as well. That could be very cool. And our epic is Junkbot. I have not seen this. 5 for a 1/5. Whenever a friendly mech dies, gain +2/+2. Put it in play, use some of your mechs to trade into your opponent's creatures. This thing could get pretty big pretty fast. I could see that being decent. Of course, all of these decent cards I talk about, unless they're Battlecry effects, they get completely destroyed by silence. But Floating Watcher, Life Tap, completely did not make that connection last video. Vitality Totem, there we go. Healing for Shamans. Healing for Shamans. For our rare, Metal Tooth Leaper. Have I seen this? Battlecry, give your other mechs 2 attack. I've not seen this. That is cool though. All other mechs you have get +2 attack. So there are class-specific mech enhancing creatures or mech benefiting creatures. So we're gonna see a variety of mech decks basically from all the classes, or maybe not all of them, but I think there are mech enhancers for all the classes. There's at least for a lot of them, if not all of them. The Dark Bomb, deal 3 damage for 2. That's kind of cool. I might actually be taking a look at a Warlock deck. It's a Handlock deck that plays these. That's because that's pretty decent. Take control of a random enemy secret. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that card. That's a sideboard card, right? If you're playing in a tournament that allowed sideboards, because you can't run that all the time. It's a dead card if you're... It's not dead, it's still a minion, but it's not that great if you are not playing against a class that has secrets. It's like... In fact, it's pretty trash if you're not playing against a deck that has secrets. Alright, 2 rares here. The Dunmal Shaman. And the Scarlet Purifier. 4/3 for 3. Deals 2 damage to all minions with Death Rattle. That is not bad. Especially if we see a ton of Death Rattle. I mean, there's a lot of Death Rattle minions, and Death Rattle decks were pretty popular right after Naxxramas. I don't know if they still are. Again, I'm very behind on the meta. Power Mace. We've seen this before, just to reiterate. 3 lands for 3/2, give a friendly mech +2/+2. That's the Death Rattle effect. And Upgraded Repair Bot, give a friendly mech +4 health. And it's a 5 for a 5/5. So it's 5 for 5/9 worth of stats. So what you gotta think about those cards. You get to see how much am I getting this out of the value. Ooh, here we go. Rare card. Another Mystic. And for the epic, Mini Mage. Ooh. So this is news to me. 4 lands for 4/1, stealth, spell power +1. So, sans AoE, you can get permanent spell power. Unless there's AoE or board clear. Where's the rare? All right. I'm like, do I even have one? Does this pack even have one? All packs have one. There's another one-eyed cheat. Yar, matey. I think it's fun that people are just trying different decks now. I don't play enough or care enough to try to come up with my own decks, but it's nice to see all the different stuff out there. Light Bomb, deal damage. Oh yeah, we know about Light Bomb. We know about Light Bomb. I like that card. Ooh, a legendary. Here we go. First the rare. Upgraded repair bot. And for our legendary, it is another Gazlo. That is the third Gazlo that I've opened. So I did one in the last video, and then we've already gotten one in this one. Do have an epic here. Jeeves, love Jeeves. This is my second, so that makes a playset of him. I want to run just like, what deck would you run this in? You'd run this in, I don't know, Handlock or something. So any deck where you're dumping your hand quickly, and you have an empty hand, you know, that this is a perfect card for it because you're gonna fill it right up. And we got the Fell Reaver, 5 for an 8/8. Yes, we know about the Fell Reaver. I think this makes a playset for me though, because I think I only had one before. So it's 5 lands for an 8/8. But whenever your opponent plays a card, you've got to mill 3 cards off the top of your library, off the top of your deck. They go bye-bye. They go bye-bye. I do wish this game had a graveyard mechanic. I think in initial testing they did, but they ended up getting rid of it. I do hope that they bring it back at some point. Because being able to have, we got the Cobalt Guardian, being able to have graveyard fetch and graveyard interaction is something that I think just adds another layer of depth, and I think that'd be cool if they did that. Vitality Totem here. Got ourselves a Vitality Totem. Alright. For our rare this pack is going to be Muster for Battle. Summon 3/1/1 Silverhand Recruits and equip a 1/4 weapon. You combine that with the give your Silverhand Recruits +2/+2 card. I think it's +2/+2. Was it +1/+1? No, I think it's +2/+2. Metal Tooth Leaper. It's the 3/3 that pumps up your mech's +2 attack. Boom! Man, Blizzard sure knows how to do, like, level up sounds and pack opening visuals. That stuff, that plays into the... It's like gambling, you know? It's like the slot machines. They make the right sound, they do the right visuals. It's a thing. It's a thing that it's psychology. It gets you. Implosion deals 2 to 4 damage to a minion. Summon a 1/1 for each damage dealt. Two rares here. Bomb Lobber. And the Metal Tooth Leaper. 3 or 4 of those so far this session. We have opened 3 or 4. Bomb. That's 3 or 4 Bomb Lobbers that we've opened too. Holy moly. Alright, nice. Bomb. Bomb Lobber. We got a lot of Bomb Lobbers. And the Bouncing Blades. Deal 1 damage to a random minion. Repeat until a minion dies. Just think about that. So if there's a full board, this thing could just keep bouncing around all over the place. Until 1 minion dies, it'll keep happening. Follow that up with a Whirlwind. You might clear the board, depending on how RNG works for you. Power Mace is the card. We're about 1/3 of the way there. But for another legendary. Oh, we got 2 rares here. Goblin Blast Mage, as well as the Bomb Lobber. This is the Bomb Lobber session, I suppose, huh? The Bomb Lobber session. Let's see what this is. Recycle. Shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. Not... It's like removal, but not really. It's more of a delay. It's bounce. Bounce is what you would call that in Magic. I just don't know how I feel about that. Bomb Lobber. What? Again. Bomb Lobber again. He haunts us. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Here we go. Golden Rare, Golden Blast Mage, Call Pet, and Mogor the Ogre. I have not seen this yet. 7/6 for 6. All minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. So when do you want to play that? When your opponent has a bunch of creatures and you want him to miss his attacks on your on key targets or something? I guess so. That doesn't do you any good. So that has to be in a deck where you don't have a lot of creatures, but your opponent does. That has to be the situation where you want to play that. Because it has, it's a drawback. It's not a plus for you. If you control the secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. I like that. That's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. In a secret heavy deck, getting some nice self heal. In a secret heavy deck where you feel like you're going to be zerged down. So what is that? Like a secret control deck? Maybe a mage deck. Something like that. Scar the Purifier deals 2 damage to all minions with Death Rattle. I feel like that's a card that should have been in Naxxramas, don't you? I feel like that's a card that would have made sense there. Mad Bomber, 6 damage. Split randomly. Maddest. The maddest of bombers. Alright. Golden Iron Sensei. Mecha Bearcat, and for the epic, it's a Bouncing Blades. There's my playset of the Bouncing Blades. I wonder how much play that's going to see competitively. Is it 2 RNG? I don't know. Dummy target. Eh. Maybe we'll see some combos with a 0 drop, you know? Maybe we will. Kazan Mystic. Like I said, not super thrilled about that card. It's a sideboard card. I mean, it's never going to be the case that the meta is secret heavy. That's not going to happen. Because there's only so many classes that have secrets, so. Mistress of Pain. 2 for 1/4 whenever this minion deals damage. Restore. Oh! Some lifelink. Some leech on the Mistress of Pain. Golden Common. Wait, we got no rare, but we did get legendary? I didn't think that was a thing. Alright, Feign Death. Trigger all death rattles on your minions. That is something that I could definitely see being very good. This is another pack. Okay, I guess this can happen. I always thought you were guaranteed a rare and then possibly higher. Recombobulator. Transform a friendly minion into a random minion with the same cost. There's our rare. Mech Bearcat. 2 rares. First one is Muster for Battle and Mistress of Pain. And we're down right on the wire here. We're running out of time to pick up legendaries. Come on. Come on. Do it for me. I want one of these packs to have another legendary. One that I don't have, preferably. Do me a favor, would you? RNG. Do me a favor. One-eyed cheat. Come on, I got 6 more chances here. Happen for me, happen for me. And if it doesn't, I won't, you know, I won't be too sad, but... how many? We've done 3? So far? I mean, that's pretty good. I'd say 3 is pretty good. So I guess I wouldn't be too disappointed. But you always hope, right? You always, ooh, all right. And I'm happy with these too. I'm happy with the purples. Implosion. I've not seen this. Cogmaster's Wrench has +2 attack while you have a mech. It's a 1/3 or a 3/3. Sure, a 3 attack weapon for 3. Yeah, that's all right. All right, sure. Yeah, okay, I can get down with that. Relies you on running a mech deck, of course. Battlecry, draw a card. If it's a minion, transform it into a chicken. So maybe you run that in a deck where you don't have a lot of minions, so it's just card draw. But then, why do you want this 3/2 minion? Maybe a deck that you want an early minion, but you don't have a lot of other minions. All right, we're. I think we're gonna be out of luck here. We are here at the final pack, and I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Do we get our final legendary, or is that all she wrote? Either way, I'm glad you guys joined me here in this pack opening session. 2 rares. That's gonna do it, but I don't know. I'm still pretty happy. We got ourselves some cards. Let's go back here, go into my collection, and sort this out. Goblins versus Gnomes set. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the new stuff that we got here. I want to see. Can we search by? Okay, so we got these two. We got the Mimron's head and the Mogor, the Ogor, and then we did get 2 Gazlos actually. So I guess we got 4 legendaries technically. Unfortunately, 2 of them just turned to dust. And that is actually all I have for legendaries from this. So there's still a lot that I'm missing. There's still quite a lot of legendaries that I'm missing. But I can probably craft myself a couple. What do we got for dust here? We're gonna get some. Gonna get a sizable amount of dust. Oh yeah, that's a lot of dust. 2 legendaries turning into dust. That's a lot of dust. So I can craft myself some stuff. 5,000 dust right now. We'll see what I decide to do. I'd like to... Oh man, these things look so good. Still a bunch of stuff I need. Alright, thanks so much for watching this second video, taking a look at some pack opening here for Goblins versus Gnomes. Stay tuned. More GVG Hearthstone gameplay coming up. And we might do one more pack opening video, we'll see. Jeeves. Fun stuff. I'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow, actually. Keep watching. And keep owning. What are these things?